Hello you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. This is Life with Toya and I am your host Latoya Lakey. We're about to cook some cheesy chicken bake. Okay, so I have already started prepping. I am super excited for this dish. I have never tried this dish before, but I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. First of all, let's get this out of the way. Nothing in this video has been sponsored. I am an Amazon affiliate, so there may be some links to some of the dishes so that you can plate with me in the description box below. So in this recipe, it calls for chicken breast, but chicken thighs carry so much more flavor, so I decided to go with chicken thighs. I've already cubed them up and I'm about to season them up real good. But let me tell you the ingredients. Penne pasta, heavy whipping cream, chicken broth, minced garlic, a cheat, pepper, I love fresh ground pepper. This is salt, I use sea salt, and fresh parsley because why not? This is the pan that I am going to use. A dear friend of mine blessed me with this pan as she was moving, and this is a Wolfgang Puck pan. Wolfgang Puck is not sponsoring this video, but I really like this pan. I've had this pan for years and it really doesn't look like it. I love this pan. One of my favorite pans to cook with. So I am going to use a little bit of olive oil. If you see me looking off to the side, I'm checking my recipe. I found this recipe online in one of the apps that I used. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of olive oil and put it down here in my pan. While this is warming up, I am going to take my chicken that I have already cubed up. This is chicken thighs. It's a little bit fatty. I left some of the fat on because that is where the flavor is, okay? And we are going to salt and pepper the chicken. I will definitely be adding adobo to the chicken next time for a bit more flavor. Everything is fresh ground. Feel free to use whatever pepper, salt that you want to use. I have not used Himalayan salt yet. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over this grounding, but I have not used Himalayan salt yet. Himalayan pink salt. Now the recipe calls for the chicken to be seasoned after you put it in the pan, but I prefer to season my meat before it goes in the pan because, you know, I just want to make sure. I am putting the chicken in the pan so we can get it sizzling. Okay, so we are about to brown the chicken. I am adding the garlic. Of course, I'm cheating by using minced garlic that's already pre-minced. Alright, so we got the garlic. And we have the salt. Like I said, you can use whatever salt you want. And we have the pepper. I feel like I need a little bit more pepper. I made me sneeze again. Alright. Oh, it smells so good already. And this is just salt, garlic, and pepper. So we got the flavors in there. Got a little oil in there, so we are going to brown the chicken. We're gonna let it brown. So you should be sure to clean as you go. I know you probably not see me because of the steam, but clean as you go. Let's see. Ooh, fogging my glasses up. I can't even see. So for this, you can use basically, for real, whatever part of the chicken that you want. A quick way to get this meal done would be to use rotisserie chicken. Just take it, flake it, and brown it. You probably wouldn't even have to brown it. So while we have this going, let me go ahead and get the pasta going, because I am going to boil the pasta to al dente, which is 11 to 12 minutes. And this is when I was looking for my pan that I thought I had in a particular spot, and I realized it was not there. So, very valuable lesson, have your things together. My pan was not prepared to be used. Are you kidding me? Alright, we're getting a little browning going. Alright. See if y'all see that. Okay, so here we just have the pasta boiling. That's it. Alright, y'all. It is smelling great. Smelling good. Look how brown that is. Alright, so we're going to have 2.5 cups of broth. I'm going to put my fan on. This is the heavy whipping cream. I'm going to bring this down to a simmer. And stir. Okay, so you have seen me add the chicken broth and the heavy whipping cream. And when I tell you it smells good, it smells good. Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to let this come to a boil. Then we're going to let it simmer for 15-20 minutes. While it's doing that, we are going to shred our cheese. So the cheese that I got, you can use whatever cheese you want. The cheese that I got one stiff, Gouda, and mozzarella. So y'all, I know this is going to be good. The thing that I want to tell you is while you're stirring this, once you put the chicken broth and the heavy whipping cream in there, you want to scrape that good flavor of brownness off the bottom of the pan. Like you're trying to clean this pan because you want all of that flavor to be in your food and not stuck in the pan. And I'm scraping to get all of the tidbits off of the bottom of the pan. Swirling all of it up so we can get some good flavor in there. And sometimes you can feel like where it is, no flavor left behind. You hear me? Let's take this recipe up another notch. And we can do that by adding bacon. Bacon. So I took this bacon and I've already chopped it up. And I'm actually going to take it and I'm going to brown it while I have my noodles boiling. I'm going to have my sauce simmering. Y'all hear that sizzle? We have our bacon simmering over here. And our noodles boiling over there. Which I don't want to boil the noodles all the way because they're going to finish over here in this pot. I am going to use everything that comes off the bacon for the flavoring. Even the grease. Because we want some flavor. This is going to be so good. I can already taste it. I'm super excited. And I know you are too. We're going to use some mozzarella. We're going to use some minced. I think that's how you say it, Monsieur, and some Gouda. If you want to take your recipe up another notch, use smoked. I decided to go with block cheese because to me it tastes better and it melts better. Okay. Now we're gonna add 1.5 cups of cheese, whichever kind you prefer. We got cheese and cheese, all freshly grated. Then we are going to stir that until it melts, and the bacon grease. Then that I realized that this was a bit soupy, so I would actually cut down the amount of chicken broth and whipping cream to about maybe 2 cups apiece. Also, since I don't have that many people in my family, I would have cut the recipe in half. So we're going to do this hot lasagna. Do the other half. Oven on broil, and we're going to broil it for 5 to 10 minutes just for it to get brown at the top. While that's happening, we are going to chop up some parsley and we're going to top it with parsley and bacon. See you guys in a bit. With a couple of tweaks, I could definitely see myself making this again. I would definitely go with the Parmesan. It's a little bit less cheesy. This almost had the consistency of cheese-topped pizza in pasta, but it was still good, and it actually tasted a little bit better the next day. Oh yeah, I'm about to eat this, and I'll see you guys next week. Until next time, enjoy life with Toya.